Famous Athletics.
Yeah.
So
Famous
what do you say?
Athletics?
Yeah.
Athletics. So
Been ahead of my peers, just used to pedal the slowest. Now you pedal the fastest in a circle of motion. Fame moved up in weight, ran out of opponents, so it's time to.
The Famous Athletics.
in the building.
In the building for that weigh-in.
It's your guy, Famous Athletics. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a video like this. Throw that straight left down the pipe. Make sure you hit that like button and share this with anybody you talk boxing with. Any type of sports. Famous Athletic, dopest channel on the planet. Now that we got that out the way, it's your guy, Famous Athletics, and we got a couple guys over here going tooth and nail with guys that Gervonta Tank Davis whooped out. You know what I'm saying? You got Vasyl Lomachenko going 12 rounds with Jose Pedraza. Got knocked out. You got Tevin Farmer going 12 rounds with Francisco, who got knocked out. So, how do you feel about Tank now? You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing a triangle theory, but we doing former opponents. You guys say that Tevin Farmer's too slick. He could beat this guy. Vasyl Lomachenko is slick. He could beat this guy. Styles make fights. Accuracy make shots. You get hit with one of those accurate shots, you bound to go down. Bound to get laid out. And that's what we throwing over here. Thunder. Power punching. We ain't here to beat the dog shit out you. We're not here to be slick. We're here to hit you with some force. Shake your brain up in your skull. You know what I'm saying? Possibly a CTE victim. Because you know what you signed up for. So don't come in the comment section talking about, why you talking about CTE, man? That's not... Listen, this is what they signed up for. I'm not the fighter. They put their life on the line, so they know what they doing. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? It's too much talk of what these guys could do. They can't even get past the smaller competition that Gervonta Tank Davis had. Those wasn't tough opponents for Gervonta Tank Davis. Jose Pedraza got his block knocked off. Francisco got his block knocked off. So, with these guys going 12, with guys like Gervonta Tank Davis knocked out, hey, so be it. You know what I'm saying? That's the level of competition that y'all think could beat Gervonta Tank Davis. And like I said, both these guys get beat. Farmer don't have enough power. You're not that slick. You're gonna get hit eventually. And Vasyl Lomachenko, man, his time is up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting better. There was nothing wrong with his arm. He getting his ass whooped. I don't want to hear nothing about what y'all talking about. They gotta earn fights. Fuck all that earning fights. Those guys that earn fights. I don't give a fuck what you say. You know what I'm saying? Vasyl Lomachenko said he want to fight Gervonta Davis. And then Tevin Farmer, on the other hand, he gonna get whooped. Point blank, period. No matter how you slice it or dice it, man, he gonna look good for a round or two or three. Once he get hit, he gonna feel that power once he stop boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keep it a buck. Too accurate, too sharp. Feather-fisted compared to other fighters that Gervonta Tank Davis fought. You don't have no power. Tank is going walk through a lot of those shots and punish you. You know what I'm saying? It's only so long you're going to be slick for. It's only going to be so long before you get pushed back to the ropes. It's only going to be so long for you can keep up with that momentum and that space and that timing. You're a very slick fighter. Yes, you want to. I want to see if you sit down on your punches when you facing Tank. I want to see if you're going to throw punches when you facing Tank, Tevin Farmer. You know what I'm saying? I know my guy Jack with Fitness riding with you, but nah, man. It's not gonna be a good look if you ask me. You think you get stopped? I think you think about your career after this fight. I think this fight is personal. I think it's been brewing for a long time. I don't understand why these guys take so long to fight each other, but you know what I'm saying? Too much back and forth. Gervonta Davis beats, stops Vasyl Lomachenko, stops Tevin Farmer. Both those guys, both those fights, you could say the Vasyl Lomachenko fight will be competitive, but the Gervonta Tank Davis versus Tevin Farmer, in 6 rounds, Tevin Farmer is going. Jose Pedraza stopped Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer went 12 rounds with Francisco. Vasyl Lomachenko went 12 rounds with Jose Pedraza. Gervonta Tank Davis stops Vasyl Lomachenko. Vasyl Lomachenko is only effective when he could cut corners and turn. He cannot beat you standing in front of you. He has to create angles. If he don't create angles, if you take his angles away from him, he has shit. And that's the thing about angles. Once you step out of distance, you know what I'm saying? It's over. So with that being said, I'm not saying there's a blueprint to beat him, even though he did get beat. But I think Tank will try his best to rough Vasyl Lomachenko or push him back. You know what I'm saying? Tank is hitting like a Mack truck. Point blank, period. So for you guys that think Tank ain't the goods and he can't whoop on these guys, put him in the ring and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Put him in the ring. If you're that confident in your guys, put him in the ring and see what the fuck happens. I truly and personally believe that at the end of the day, once the timing is here and the fight does happen, we're going to see what these guys are truly made of. And I think we're going to see possibly the best Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, when he stops these guys, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear this guy was old. I don't want to hear this guy had mad losses. All I want to see is respect given to Tank Davis, because he ain't going to give no respect from the fans from what I was told until he faces Vasyl Lomachenko. And Gervonta Tank Davis is going to whoop on Tevin Farmer and Vasyl Lomachenko when the time comes down. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Drop your knowledge. I appreciate everybody who comes to the channel. You feel free to donate. The link is in the description to the channel. We're going to keep working, keep moving, showing y'all how we do, and making sure everybody is structurally in their right position, so when the time comes, everybody is able to move and greet each other the same way they left out the building. We want all these guys to be healthy, so when they fight, that it's an even playing field. Nobody's coming in with the advantage. Oh, you had this amount of time. No, I want everybody to have a good training camp, perfect training camp, no injuries, and see all the fighters come together and face you off eventually. It's nothing but positivity and great for the sport of boxing. So with that being said, man, if these guys get it in, that'll be a classic for ages to come. And can't wait to see you guys in the ring. Much respect to you guys. Once again, this is Famous Athletics. Don't let my opinion stray you away from watching a video or anything like that. This is just me talking boxing. Nothing more, nothing less. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Yeah. Shout out to my bro Trap House Boxing, back on the boxing wave. Everybody else, man, appreciate y'all time. Appreciate y'all listening every single day, every single video, every single time. Everything's a sport, so it's my sportsmanship award, and just like that, Famus is gone.